Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Doki Doki. So, you guys, I have no words for this. You guys absolutely blew up the first episode. Freaking 2,400 likes. What? Okay, so, because the second episode just dropped for us. So, the way we're recording this is we're recording these kind of ahead of time just so we know. Because this game, you kind of want to experience it in a flow of things, because you don't want to experience it like, oh, let's play this once a week, and then because then you're just not enjoying the game fully. So, yeah, you guys blew up the first episode. I loved all your comments. I tried to like all of them because they're really sweet and stuff. So, before we even jump into DDoC, I noticed a couple things on the screen here. One of which being music, which you've obviously seen we've selected already. Pictures we've selected already as well. I just went with this one because this is the most generic one that has all 4 characters on it. We have a male as well, which we don't have any so far. But then we have files, which is interesting. So obviously you have character files. You have Monika, Natsuki, Yuri, yep. Then you have this attribution text, which looks like there might be something hiding in here. I don't know. It looks like it's just really just like a copyright thing. So I don't know. I don't want to hit reset because I feel like that's going to actually reset my thing. So, but there's an internal thing here, and there's an insecure directory from someone named Paula, which was never in the first game. So I have no clue who that is. Someone named Ray is being addressed in this one as well. So there's 2 new characters I have no idea who they are. But they're saying they're worrying about the higher ups, so they're going to keep everything offline. I'm not sure what that essentially means. Going to backup here. Okay, new music starts. You have meeting notes. So, internal backup meeting notes. So you have updated development timeline, new tasks, test cases for new generic model, server time optimization idea, automatic data collection, data migration to encrypted file share Monday, VM2 roadblocks, row on VM2. I'm trying to think of what VM means. Version model? I have no idea. But another character, I guess. Everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Ideas for data search types, visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes. I'm wondering if it means virtual migration for VM. Persistent, variable, tampering, timestamps, parsing through patterns, no excessive server time needed. Meaning overtime, you know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. So again, something weird. This was never in the first one. We have a test. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client. We have a system here. Okay, I got a bunch of crap here. I don't assume you can open any of these. Fonts, format, printer, no fast memory, set map, tower key. Oh, tower keys. Access keys found so far from tower rotation. Key pair 1 gear. 240 clock time, question mark, 221, a 3-digit number combination somewhere. Key pair 2 boat, key pair 3 spaceship. Key pair 4 spaceship?
What?
Okay, I've never heard of these things in my life. Alright, what are these? Oh, I get it. It said 221. So we go, is this the first one? Yeah, it is. 2, 2, 1. Yeah, project plan. There it is. Oh. Unable to open project plan. Unknown error. Please try again later. Oh, it said at 2:40. Do you actually have to wait? Like, so your clock. So my clock says 5:36 a.m., which is not true. I time travel in Animal Crossing, so that's why it says that. But I wonder if we waited for 2:40 and then tried to open this. Because that's what the code was. It was 221. Interesting. Okay. We got side stories. Do we have any? Ooh, we do. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters. Ah. Okay. So players that have played this game, or players that have played the original game, know what I would say, but I'm not gonna say it because Isabel's still here. Trust. Interesting. Huh. Alright, well, we can't do those yet because Isabel's still going along with the main story. So here we go. Let's actually get into it. Alright. So we can load game because we saved it last time. So we are on the poem section again. So, the first time we tried this poem, Isabel chose Yuri. And then she shifted gears to go after Natsuki. So we'll see what she does this time.
I was just trying to get Natsuki to not actually despise us, so it seems like she's getting a bit better at that. Sayori is just happy if we're happy, so, and Yuri's just Yuri, so.
And Yuri's Yuri.
Yep, Yuri's Yuri. I want breakfast.
That was Sayori.
Yeah, that was Sayori. I want breakfast. Beautiful.
So who are you going after?
Let's do. If I do Sayori, she's kind of like the happy and sad one.
Yeah, she likes happy words, but also she likes sad words as well.
I think I'm gonna go after Natsuki again.
Alright, so she likes cute and simple words.
Yeah.
So we have sunny, ribbon, extreme, lipstick, spinning, holiday, dark, extraordinary, loud, kitty.
Kitty.
Yep. Clumsy, captive, games, vertigo, alone. Huh. That's interesting. Kiss, lust, depression, philosophy, awesome.
Kiss.
Yep. So, this wasn't a thing in the first one, but... I mean, Isabel already conceded, obviously, but Yuri's moving farther away from... She's moving into the page, which is weird. Music, fun, massacre, happiness, comfort, tragedy, sunset, uncontrollable, joy, existence.
Sunset.
Nope,
No.
Sayori. Heaven sent, puppy, hop, tears, hope, skirt, anxiety, heartbeat, rain cloud, rose.
Skirt.
Yep. Jumpy, strawberry, email, whistle, disoriented, adventure, precious, scars, Valentine, proof.
Strawberry.
Shiny, pleasure, cute, play, swimsuit, marshmallow, sweet, flying, skipping, sparkle.
Sparkle.
90% of those are Natsuki's.
Sayori disappeared.
Sarah's gone. What? What is happening with this game?
What's going on?
This was never a thing. Yuri's moving into the page. Natsuki's just kind of doing her normal thing. And Sayori's now gone.
She disappeared.
Unless this is a bug, which I don't think it is. I think he would have, like, found that. That's weird. Unless that's... Because in the original game, it looked like there were bugs, but they actually weren't bugs. They were intended, so I don't know. Alright, I think whatever you chose last time was Sayori, though. Vacation, chocolate, fireworks, excitement, waterfall, defeat, marriage, heart, hopeless, hair.
Hair.
Peaceful, prayer, smile, fireflies, uncanny, analysis, bouncy, ambient, flower, dazzle.
Wow. Oh, that was Sayori. She's back.
She's moving off screen. That's weird. Tensious, disarray, peace, cheer, nibble, blanket, passion, graveyard, papa, lollipop.
Lollipop.
Unstable, forgive, infallible, agonizing, essence, anger, jump, milk, whisper, covet. I don't know.
Milk.
Whatever that word is. Unrequited, pure, disown, vivid, that. Dance, fluffy, landscape, infinite.
Fluffy.
Okay, yep. Now she's moving slowly into it. This is weird. Atone, fantasy, lazy, melancholy, I don't know how to say that properly. Cry, laugh, warm, sugar, romance, dream.
Sugar.
Okay, embrace, ocean, twirl, rainbow, horror, variance, shame, clouds, meager, daydream.
Rainbow.
Nope.
Oh my God.
Love, frightening, childhood, boop, bed, crimson, doki doki, determination, family, lucky.
Doki Doki.
Doki doki. Okay.
Okay.
Fester, inferno, unending, wrath, silly, candy, disaster, despise, shopping, mouse.
Candy.
Yep. Kawaii, time, special, electricity, sensation, fear, friends, climax, desire, misfortune.
Kawaii.
Explode, starscape, headphones, giggle, pink, journey, hurt, flee, question, grief.
Pink.
Incapable, bunny, melody, destiny, pain, sing, cage, charm, sticky, eternity.
Bunny.
Yep. Universe, broken, unrestrained, fickle, various, whirlwind, imagination, promise, afterimage, vibrant.
Imagination. Maybe.
You sure?
None of these sound like...
What's the simplest word here?
broken. Or promise.
Nope. Even Yuri's guiding you to it.
Fickle?
No, Yuri's guiding you to it. Not me.
Whirlwind?
Yep. That was... They changed that one then, because that used to be Natsuki. Now they're behind each other. Okay, well, it doesn't matter, because you got most of Natsuki anyway. Playgrounds, as long as you don't get a Sayori one here. Playground, summer, misery, contamination, raindrops, judgment, feather, insight, intellectual bliss.
Feather.
Oh, did you forget that was Sayori?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So I think we got Natsuki. I think. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination.
Dun, dun, dun.
Starting this club and now picking up piano.
She's not Yuri. She's not picking up piano, because that's not a thing you can really pick. You need to be really strong to pick up a piano. I'll just say that.
Picking up.
Well, maybe not determination. I'm no Sans or anything. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Eh? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monika. So that's a Japanese. So I believe fried squid in Japanese is pronounced Monika or something. I don't know. It's very similar to Monika's name though.
Huh.
Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation was already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who was shuffling through some papers on her desk. Ethan, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Ethan. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Ethan. Me? How on earth did you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different It's not any different now than it has always been. You're so funny, Ethan. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down on me so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Hey, you! Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not that I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a moment, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down lately. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah? Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then she would be the first person to talk to. Then you would be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those dates. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought about that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know? I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monika! Natsuki's voice resonates out from behind the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around to clean up a little bit. It's all still there. I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. The top shelf's far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty good to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste it on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's been hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, you are pretty short. I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Ooh. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Yeah, again, I don't know. The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Wham! That's totally what that said. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls, but I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Oosh! Natsuki climbs onto the chair and then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refused my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. See, I can do it easily now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put on the shelf below. Whee! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who is it told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. You can almost see up her skirt. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead. Yeah, you pretty are dead. Hup? Hoop? I don't know. She's playing basketball. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfago's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy! Hey, Ethan. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. Eh? But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up! Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Eh? Natsuki looks she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box! What were you looking at? Yep. Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. Yep. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Kia? It's anime, I don't know these words.
Oh, no.
The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands on the and the books go flying. I got you! No, you didn't. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms, and her face lands straight onto my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. We just mentioned how Natsuki has just one little vampire tooth there.
Yep.
Just want to point that out.
She's a vampire.
The vampire confirmed. Ooh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. I have no. They're just spamming the keyboard at this point.
Yeah, they're just spamming.
She presses her arms straight to me to prop herself up. Eh? Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gah! Gross, gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. So you didn't see the colossal assault of 2 people falling dead to their face? Monika suddenly peers in. Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total, yep, so I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no, my... Eh? I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Sob. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. Ah, I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want me to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know. I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Ah, I pick up volume 2 of Perfect Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on this once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. Eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, that's me. I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct corner. Correct cover, I think? I don't know, I skipped it. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up. If you insist.
Something that will work easier is gain Yuri's help. Since
yeah, Yuri's the tallest. Like when they're standing in formation, Yuri's the tallest. Yeah. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open. Well, here's the thing though. Natsuki doesn't like Yuri though, so she probably wouldn't have asked Yuri.
We could have gotten Monika's help too.
Or just a taller person in general.
Yeah, just a
would have been much simpler, much less chaos. It would have been fun. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of the lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything went together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this one for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. And it's poem time again. Alright, who are we going to first? We have all of the classic 4.
Let's do... Let's do Yuri first.
Yuri? Want to get Yuri out of the way?
Yeah, why not?
Alright. I can't, so like we established in the first 2 episodes, I cannot read cursive very well, and Yuri is writing in somewhat cursive, so it's hard to read.
I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Ethan. But I can't help but feel a little bit foolish.
Eh? What for?
Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should have been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I probably just sounded...
arrogant.
I'm so stupid.
Yuri, that's a little...
No, you don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you. With Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now why nobody has fun when talking to me. And because of that, I just kept my mouth shut about your poem.
Yuri burrs her head into her arms on her desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think it's if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know that you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking at face value.
I've gotten so used to it. It's hard for me to comprehend any other possibility.
Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up.
Yuri turns away from me.
You should go.
Eh?
Please. Please don't look at me now. I want to do some thinking.
Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I leave Yuri be. Comforting or reassuring her is nearly impossible as it is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I say could only make things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't take it out on me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Oh man. We don't even get to read her poem.
Gosh.
Alright.
Let's do Natsuki.
Natsuki it is. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now she must have read it more than once. Urgh. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Ethan. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Ethan? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Yeah? But Ethan wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Ooh. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Ethan is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read it anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to it. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Ethan is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like that she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in a windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought it left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I just wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then you came with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here, since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was a good practice. Okay. Sayori and Monika.
Alright, let's do Sayori.
Sayori?
Yep. And plus, did Monika already read those?
She technically did, but we haven't read hers yet.
Oh, well that makes sense. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ethan.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hehe.
Alright, just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay!
I'm
gonna go home a bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the club room, humming to herself.
I think she forgot breakfast.
That's totally why. She's cranky, so she forgot breakfast.
Yeah, she forgot
Alright, well, we only have Monika left. Hi, Ethan. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more.
Gentle as a
feather. Okay, that's weird because the bottom left of the G is missing.
Yeah.
Gentle as a feather, a dry gull quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me beneath the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend doesn't exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical? I don't know how to say that. Because if we had all answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's why you
Deviated
from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Yeah, she usually says, okay, everyone. This time she said, okay, you three. So that's what they're talking about.
Yeah, Sayori left.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Ew. I don't
Ew,
know.
yeah, it's ew.
Ew.
Stagnating.
Stagnating ale is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some
Decency. Oh, come on! She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the one time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? I don't know what that is.
What?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all... That's
Curious expression.
My god, I'm trying to read too fast, and I guess my brain's like, no, you can't read. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her early, and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can,
You don't have a job for Yuri, seriously?
guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
My god. First we're bullying Sayori, then we're bullying Yuri. My goodness.
I'm useless!
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk, focused and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Ethan. The one who is truly useless. Yeah, at least you can admit it. At least you have a goal to admit
trash can.
At least, yeah. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate that. Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I won't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ethan may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Ethan too.
What are you saying? It would be extremely
meticulous
work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Ethan to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Ethan, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Humph.
Very well.
In that case, everyone look straight at me. But of course I'm gonna go with... Alright. So we have Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori, as we usually do. But Monika's an option this time. She went to spend time with someone. It's never Monika's never usually an option. So I'll just point that out to you. But it's up to you. Sayori also has 3 dots after it. So that's the only difference I see here. So Natsuki's making cupcakes. Yuri's making decorations. Monika's printing pamphlets with Sayori. So I guess we'd be a trio if we go with one of those two.
Yeah, Monika always has Sayori's help. So I'm just between Natsuki and Yuri. Why can't we just be the trash can?
What?
The trash can.
That's not a character in this game. Unless you're referring to the human trash can, which is our character. In which case, we already are that character, so we can't become that character.
Yuri was making banners, right?
Uh-huh.
Natsuki's handling a lot of cupcakes, with a lot of flavor.
Yep, a lot of cupcakes, lots of different flavors.
Do we know how to bake, though?
I have no clue. I'm not giving that information.
This one's quite hard. I'm thinking to Yuri if we just help her, because that's a big challenge to herself, but it looks like she can handle it herself. And it's been a while since we hung out with Yuri. So.
Well, also, Natsuki and Yuri are always options, right? They're always options to spend time with. Every time we've gone, before we start poems, there's always a time where we go meet with one of them. Monika we never do, Sayori we usually don't either. So, this isn't like the poem thing where they're gonna like you afterwards, so I think you should really just go with whoever you think. I mean, yeah, Natsuki, Monika has Sayori, but I don't think Sayori's gonna really be helping that much. So they're working together in a sense, but they're not working physically together.
This one's quite hard. Question.
Well, here. Save. We'll save it here.
Do the choices get harder more into the game?
Yep.
Okay then, that explains it.
Yep, they definitely do.
I'm just thinking, like, how hard can the challenges be? Do you know the exact number of how many banners Yuri will be making?
She's putting banners all around the school, so I'd assume a good portion.
Huh.
Probably a bit more than what cupcakes would be, in a sense. Monika's printing out pamphlets, which have to go to each student, so she's kind of on par with Yuri's work. And Sayori's also printing pamphlets for every student, so she's doing the same thing. But the way that she said it didn't sound like they were splitting the pamphlets. It sounds like they're both doing equal pamphlets, so Monika would be doing for every student, which if it's a school in Japan, there's probably 400 students here, so if that's 400 pamphlets they have to design and print out.
I don't know. I don't know if I should choose Yuri or Natsuki. I'm actually gonna go with Yuri because it sounds like that Natsuki will probably find us like a little kind of like I'm having trouble finding the correct word, but.
Well, then I won't know what you're talking about.
She may find us distracting, maybe. If we're not a good baker.
Well, no, because she said even if you're not a baker, I can find some work for you to do. And plus, we've been going after Natsuki this entire time. Yuri, the thing with Yuri is, and the reason I don't think you should go with Yuri is because she's been ignoring us. Like, she even said to go away from her when we were sharing poems. She clearly doesn't like us anymore. The only three that like us at this point is Natsuki, Monika, and Sayori. Yuri just dismissed. Yuri doesn't like us anymore because she said we couldn't even read her poem this time. Then again, we didn't read Sayori's either, but I mean, I guess in that sense, the only two people that like us are Natsuki and Monika.
It's because I think she skipped breakfast, so.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll just go with Natsuki.
Final answer?
Yep.
Alright, locking it in. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it after all.
Like, see, she's playing the victim card, but she really doesn't like us.
Yeah.
We're all quiet. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Ethan? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So,
It broke?
no, that was weird. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. Oh.
That's me. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but Yuri isn't the one who was surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a little longer. I really got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out of the door so they can chat as they chat between each other. Where do you think you're going?
Yeah, I help with cupcakes.
No, that's this weekend. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't have any way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. It's almost like you're a big dumb idiot. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be coming to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over in my house. My dad would kill me.
What?
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, I just wanted to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you'd better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me some dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Ah! Never mind. And we're out. I can't believe this. Natsuki's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday.
Yep.
I've been... Skip Saturday. No one cares about that.
Skip Saturday.
Saturday we just played games and stayed indoors. That's about all we did.
Played video games.
I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. That's weird.
Yeah, that's so...
I'm coming in!
I'm coming in!
This is my house now!
This is disturbing.
That's weird. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, Ethan.
They changed the music on this one. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, haven't you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been, even though it looks pretty clean. There's one paper on the ground, but I mean, I guess the desk is a bit messy. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a bit messy, but it's okay.
My desk isn't any better. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that the last meeting.
Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing today. After you left on Friday, when something is wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori's smile is shaking her head.
That's no good, Ethan.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it always has been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it?
So before we continue this, I'm putting a content warning on the screen right now, because this is where the game starts to go in a bit of a different direction. So just putting it, you can read the content warning yourself, but it's right there, just so you know. Read it, and if it doesn't suit you, then remember to always leave the video and go to a different one.
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Ethan. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Ethan?
Again, content warning, people.
I guess I had no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I'm fully known how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time we've known each other? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Okay, so they didn't change this, and it's kind of, when someone says that to you, you never make the situation about yourself. I've been betrayed. That's just gonna make her feel worse, you idiot. I've always hated. That's my least favorite line in this game, because you're making it about yourself, and you're gonna make her feel worse by using the word betrayed. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's kind of a douche.
I think you're right about him being a garbage pile.
Yeah, he really is a trash can.
Because he makes it up a little bit better. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Ethan. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I want so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone being happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes me for you to stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Ethan. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is in everything could be like always if it was.
You messed up that sentence.
Yeah, I wrote that so terribly. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her in for a tight embrace.
Ethan.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Ethan.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Ethan.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me and in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Ethan. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like it for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. It's called canceling them. It's called, hey, Natsuki, there's something very wrong with Sayori. How about you stay home, make the cupcakes yourself. I'll handle Sayori. It's not that hard to change your plans, man. She's not even there yet. Maybe I should cancel. See, there you go.
There you go. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, then I really won't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye and to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me.